Watch this.
Watch
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hoods, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to step on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Big, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
Big guys and go easy, off the easy for cheesy. With my steppers, our special kids, making places so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat O'Teasy, Jeremy McGinnis, Bill Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ryan Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out.
The Dub, baby. You heard it.
He doing this thing. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Yeah. And they say he only elite against those boys slower than him. Well, when you run a 4.2840, you know what I'm saying, and a 10.25, you ain't gonna keep. Woo! Talk that talk. Hey, talk that talk. Dub style, baby.
What it do, fellas?
What up?
what it do.
Oh Lord, Swagger brought in the Viper. What's really going on?
Yeah, the Viper's in the building tonight. Beware of snakes. That deadly snake is here. He ain't been alive in years. He's alive tonight.
You lie. You must have a shot at Patron or something.
What I got into you to get the Viper out? I ain't heard that in a minute.
Yeah, the Viper been dead for a long time, but he's emerged tonight.
Man. Hey, if it ain't live, it ain't me. It's your boy Bo. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Episode 71 in the building. Boy, we've been having all types of technical difficulties. I think it started with J Mac earlier. Was it Sunday? Woo! No, it happened Saturday. Saturday when they shut you down on Valleys.
It ain't been J Mac week.
No. J Mac had problems last Friday.
Oh no, that's when the problem started.
J Mac had problems since Friday. No, that's
Hey, J Mac. J Mac, they talking about mute. They gonna talk about mute J Mac next.
Hey, no, they trying to cancel me. They were like, "Oh no, we can't have him calling out our good folks on the TV, y'all."
Hey, J Mac. Hey, yeah, J Mac, you messed them up, boy. They're gonna have a series called "Surviving J Mac" in a minute.
They working on it, man. They working on it. They like, "Oh no." I'll cancel my subscription. Y'all can leave me alone. You got to kill me.
Hey, you did like, was that?
I canceled mine. Some of the championship games ended.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say half the Metroplex did that as soon as the championship games ended. The subscriptions ended. Hey, as a matter of fact, my son watching. Make sure you cancel your valid subscription. He said he had a free week trial, so yeah, make sure you get that.
Yeah, that's what I had.
No doubt. But man, hey, welcome to episode 71, man. The season is over. I'm sad because, bruh, it started with a bang and it ended so doggone quick. I think me and J Mac was talking about this last week about how quick the season went by. And man, sad. Also, I know y'all saw in the promo about who we got on the show. We're gonna welcome Coach Ramel Borner on, and his talented son Nehemiah Borner in a second. We got another guest.
Hey, I'm Reginald Samples, 6A Division I state champion. I just want to give a shout out to the Dub, my favorite podcast and program.
Hey, at least
All right, that's about all of Coach Samples you're gonna get tonight.
You didn't put a Martin on the views, but he said we got another guest. You gonna show him, then you gonna come back and say that's how you gonna get.
Hey, we did try.
We tried, and Coach Samp had unfortunately had a family situation that popped up he had to deal with. So I told him we'll definitely get with him at a later date and get him on. So appreciate him, because he talked to us. I know he pulled Swaggy to the side or something during the championship.
Man, that was lovely, man. He gave me a hug, dog. I got the monkeys on both his back. Like I said, yo, coach, let me get both of them. Man, you got two.
So was that before the game, after the game?
That was after the game when he was celebrating. He was after he didn't got hit with that Gatorade.
Okay, got you. Because he wasn't gonna hug your ass before the game. So
hell no, he wasn't gonna free ticket off.
With that Gatorade, he was crunk.
Oh yeah, before the game, he was like, "Get away from me, son! I got work to do."
You know what? Actually, no. Yep. He spoke to him before the game too. He was on the bench sitting there chilling.
Yeah, that's his MO though. Before the game, he
gave me a handshake.
No doubt, he be chilling on that bench, just checking out the scene with the gangster lean already. Well, hey man, without further ado, we're gonna bring on some champs. Let's make that happen right now.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Yeah. My boy. What up, boy? It's my boy. What's up?
Yes,
salute.
What's going on, baby?
What up, coach?
What up, champ?
What up, coach?
Ain't nothing, man. Y'all all right tonight?
Oh yeah.
Man, we trying, bro. If we can get the computers to quit acting a damn fool.
Say, coach. Right. See, I knew you was coming on and your son was coming on. I took me a nap before the show, so I'm good now. I say, coach, come on. Oh yeah, let me give you some rest.
All right, too, man. Don't have me up too late, man. Come on.
No, we got you, coach.
Hey, coach, you and your son. I'm so happy about Saturday, man. If I can see y'all right now, I'm about to go like, oh boy, did Hakeem in that bathroom on Coming to America.
Hey, man.
That's how happy I am. Y'all beat them boys.
Man, boy. Ooh, man. I also have y'all.
No doubt.
That was by far the most gratifying win for Saturday, for sure. That was by far the most gratifying win, for sure.
Man, it was a lovely feeling. It was a lovely feeling.
It helps when you go into the game without that pressure, man. We had to get that first win against them last year, so it was another game for us going into it.
You know what? I said that to another coach too. I said it might have been Coach Todd. I was like that second one. If you win the first one, the second one is just a little bit easier. You've been through that road, you know the pitfalls, you know what you got to go through. But it just seemed like getting to that second one is easier. That first one is always the hardest one to achieve.
Oh, definitely. And when you slay the dragon, your boys, your team know that anything is possible. So it's always about achieving higher heights. Maybe it wasn't our time to win it when we did have those opportunities, but it was so much sweeter when we finally did.
Absolutely. And then we got young Nehemiah Borner on here. Hey, congratulations on being first team all district.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. How you feel about the year, man? Dub, salute. How you feel about the year this year, man? Because we're gonna just kind of talk about your year. We're about to drop some highlights on you in a second. And so everybody can see, man, because this is the thing. Everybody know who the Colin Simmons are, the mans, all the beasts that, working forward, all those guys like that and stuff like that. But, man, I call you a glue player, man, because, I watched you all year anyway because I knew who your daddy was. your daddy used to, coach when my son played up there. And as a matter of fact, my son is in the background. He wanted to come in and shout it out to you. Let me see, he's back there. I'm bring him on real quick. Hey, Jamarcus, you got to
unmute yourself. Yo,
what up, baby?
What's good with it? Congrats on getting another one. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Appreciate it, man.
It's
I keep telling your pops you're supposed to give me a dog, man.
You said what?
I keep telling your pops you're supposed to been gave me a dog.
Man, I gotta find a breeder, man. I gotta find a it's hard out here.
You see. You seen that big? Oh, go ahead.
I said they making steak look easy.
Oh, absolutely.
They did. Absolutely. Man. They really did.
And then on top of that, just getting back to the dog, J Mac came to the house and saw that big beast up here one day. So that's what they talking about, J Mac. J Mac didn't even want to come in the house when he saw that beast. Like, whoa!
He tried to get you, J Mac.
That's the sound right there.
Yes, sir. But hey, I'm finna drop these highlights on Nehemiah, man. My God, the boy is a beast. I looked at the highlights. Everything you can imagine on defense. This is a glue player. Now let me know. I think it's about to hit the screen. Yeah, this is a glue player. This is a player that makes things happen. Y'all see it?
We see his name. There. Okay, there.
Pick 6. I mean, play after play. Another pick in the end zone, putting in work. Hey, Coach, here we go on the sack. So, when Jamarcus played for you, this kind of reminds me of the position that he played. Is this the same position that Jamarcus played when he played with y'all?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, I'm looking at the highlights, and it's reminding me of when Jamarcus played with y'all. It looks the same, exact same. Jamarcus didn't get the picks. He dropped a couple of them things, but everything else, your son did.
He making plays than I did.
Defense, he was learning on the run, though.
He making better plays than I did. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing. Salute to you.
Yeah. I mean, they just kind of remind me of the same player, same body type, same motion, same tackling motion, all that. So, your son getting busy, man. And then to chase down plays like this, I watched this earlier and stuff, bro. The angles he took or whatever, he's like, hey, I'm playing for the team. I ain't giving up because it ain't near me.
Yep.
And then that position also requires you to cover, fight off receivers, and then come make tackles like that. Super impressed. So, Nehemiah, man, how did you feel this year about, coming out there and becoming one of the big time contributors for this team?
To me, I feel like it was a very good experience. Like coming from last year, not even being able to get to start during state because due to injury, I felt like I had something to prove this year. I felt like although we got the dub, I feel like I didn't give my contribution and make it all the way through for the team. So this year it was my point to prove that I'm going to make myself known out on the field. In every play, I'm going to play my heart out, and I'm never going to give up. I may be undersized, but I'm going to keep pushing, run full speed, and just try my best no matter what.
No doubt. What is your what is your size?
5'11", 185.
Okay, that's about what Jamarcus played at. That's good size.
Damn, that's undersized? Damn, that's big.
That's what I'm saying. That ain't undersized.
When your defense is full of 6'3s and 6'5s and stuff, it'll make you feel that way.
No doubt, no doubt.
We got it. Okay, all right, we got it. All right.
Yeah. Oh, your offensive lineman, you going against 6'8" now. We got to deal with 6'8" guys now.
Right.
Right.
Definitely
No doubt.
a tough joker to be able to deal with those guys when you tangling in them trenches.
Yeah,
No doubt. No doubt. And I like how fluid he is, how aggressive he is to the players or whatever. And I mean, bro, I'm telling you, I could put on a film of Jamarcus from 2016 and it looks like the same film. This is just crazy. This is crazy, but I love it, man. I love the work and stuff. So, man, how does it feel being a back-to-back champ? I know you say you felt like you didn't contribute this year, but how did it feel this year being on the field at Cowboy Stadium and making a major impact for your team?
To me, it was the best feeling ever. If anything, it's better than anything I could get for Christmas. I promise you. Being out on that field, looking around, seeing hundreds of thousands of fans all there to just watch us play. Oh, that was just the best feeling ever. Being able to actually be on the field. Because last year I was on special teams, so you get your 2 minutes, but actually actively being on the field, and not only being on the field, but being on almost every, if not every special team, just constantly being on the field, seeing your face on the jumbotron, hearing your name being called. That's just such an amazing feeling.
No doubt. You had a big play in the game where you chased the quarterback Bailey down, and I think it showed earlier. And that's the hustle, man. When film study, is that pointed out to you by your coaches?
It's not even a film study type of thing. Like honestly, with my dad, he always tell me like never give up on plays because like there be times at practice where you got 4-3 Caden Durham, DeCorian Moore taking down off the field, and I stop and I'd be like in my mind I'm like I'm not finna catch them. But then like going through the year, my dad's like you just gonna have to try. You never know what could happen in games, so you always pursue to the ball no matter what because you never know what can happen when you get near the ball. And
right.
actually in the state game, in my head when I was running down the field, I thought I had help. I went back and turned on film and seen if I didn't make that tackle, that was touchdown. I
That was
didn't know
tutty.
that. That was just me just in my head just saying I gotta go get it. Later stopping them and holding them only to 3 points.
No doubt. All right. Do you call your daddy in practice?
Nah. It be weird. I don't know what to call him at practice. Like sometimes sometimes I call him Coach B, sometimes I just say Borner. Sometimes but sometimes I do accidentally slip out. I be like, hey dad. Like that's if I really trying to get his attention. But like if he in coach mode, I'll call him Coach B, Coach Borner, just so I can get his attention.
Hey, Dad. Hey, boy, give us a push up. Don't call me Dad.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you another question now. Pass it out to the panel. How is it playing with some of the best players that have ever put on a Duncanville jersey, that have ever played in the state of Texas? You're not playing with just your average. Hey, these some good players. Now you're playing with dynastic players and stuff like that. How does it feel over the last few years to play with some of the best players that have ever put on a jersey in the state of Texas?
Honestly speaking, like it's like amazing just watching these players like go and like seeing them thrive. Like Colin, I went to middle school. When I was in middle school, I was in 7th grade. He was in 8th grade. Seeing him versus where he is now, seeing sitting on the sideline, like we're in the middle of over here trying to fix up a play, trying to figure out what's going wrong in the game. You look up on the jumbotron, it's CD going for a 97, DeCorian Moore 60, 75-yard touchdown. It's like wow, like I'm playing with some real life dogs, and not only dogs, but I'm talking about future NFL players. Like they're I'm playing with the real deal. It don't get no better than playing with the number one player in the nation. We got the number one player in the class of 25, 24, and 26. Like when you really think about that, that means like we're really out here producing, and being able to play next to them is actually a really an honor to me because where I started little league at, I didn't win I was going having losing seasons to get into high school, and I have only lost 2 total games in my whole high school career.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, guys. B-Rise, Swaggy.
I got something for you. Playing all those, all them 4 and 5 star players, had that made you better as well as a player? You think?
Oh no, it for sure
I mean,
made me
had it
better.
pushed you?
Like
Okay.
it like they drive me. Like you can't be mediocre around them. The minute you start acting mediocre around them, they'll embarrass you, and don't nobody want to be embarrassed. Don't nobody want to guard Corey 1-on-1 at practice, get hit with a double move, and everybody's jumping around, hooting and hollering. You don't want to get juked out by Keelan. Like you just don't want to get embarrassed out there, so it forces you to drive and just get better. Like you gotta stoop up to their level, and you gotta use them to get better.
Right. Right. Right.
Um, man, take me back to Saturday, man. You alluded earlier about the atmosphere and all the people. Um, hate to bring this up, but you guys followed up the South Oak Cliff tragedy. Like going to y'all game, what was y'all like mindset after knowing what just happened in that first game? Like what kept y'all mind focused on saying it's not gonna happen to us?
Honestly, like in our head, like they were saying, like my dad was speaking, like we already had that burden off our back. So going into the game, it wasn't we're trying to win. It's we're trying to go back to back. We already knew. We had the game plan already set on how we was gonna do what we was gonna do. It was more so a factor of just executing. Like mentally, we wasn't even focused on the sack game. Like after the game, we was like, "Wow, oh my God, they just lost." Like, yeah, we thought that, but in our head, we was going back to back. If anything, we was in the locker room saying, "We doing this for the South right here. We doing this. We doing this for. We doing this for. We doing this. This get back for Sock right here. What we about to do is the get back for Sock."
I
Right.
like that.
And my other question for you is this: which one is the sweetest, man? Last year in those last 10 seconds after that fourth down was over with, or this year at the end of the game?
I'm gonna be honest. I would say last year in those final seconds, although I didn't get much PT, not only was it was the first ring, but just that feeling like seeing him short, everybody sprinting out onto the field. Seeing I personally started crying. I didn't cry this one. I didn't cry this one. I held myself in. But that first one, it was just it was just an emotional moment. I couldn't do nothing but cry. Like it was like wow, like it almost seemed more like a movie. Like it was like a movie scene, seeing them having to
Mm-hmm.
go back review. They slow it down. Everybody's looking up at the big screen. The minute they see his elbow hit the ground before he stretched the ball out, everybody just goes crazy. And we went crazy before the game was even over. Before we even took the victory kneel.
And my last one for you.
That's the second last one. I'm sorry. I'm
my last
sorry, Swaggy.
my last one for you is: are you aware of the Hail Mary and what took place? Even when you went there, you're aware of all that.
Oh, trust me, I was there. I've been at Duncanville for who knows how long. I was most definitely sitting in the stands, watching it, sitting with my mom. I was for a second like that was like another unrealistic movie moment where it's like you're sitting in the stands and it's like, okay, we got the game in the bag. Like, what are the chances of somebody catching a Hail Mary and then seeing them catch the ball and just seeing them like catch the ball, everybody's cheering. We was just sitting over there just with our mouth open, like we couldn't say nothing, we couldn't do nothing. It was like I was froze. And I'll keep in mind I'm a little kid. So it's just like, oh my God, just what happened. Seeing them North Shore players go around, I'm talking about after they won, running across the field, hitting backflips. That's probably the reason why now after every state win, I hit a backflip. It's really more so. It's more so a mental. It's more so a mental get back from the Hail Mary, because during the Hail Mary, I remember after they had won, like after they had caught it, all their players ran out, started hitting backflips across the field.
They
So
did.
now, a lot of people don't even know unless you really pay attention to me after the game. After every state so far, I run out onto the field and I hit a backflip. That's just my mental get back.
So part two to that question, well, everybody asked that question was,
Part two.
do you feel like? No, that's why I asked that question. But I didn't want to interrupt him. Do you feel like even though they lead 3-2 series wise, y'all have finally gotten inside their heads?
Oh no, I feel like mentally we're starting to it's starting to change. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't understand like what's really going on, who they were versus who they are now. That's what a lot of people are not more so understanding. Like the coaching staff isn't the same no more than what they have now. So mentally they're probably getting coached different. The coach that beat us probably isn't even there. They got a whole new coach. So the game plan, they probably even going into the game totally wrong. And now that now that it's 2-3, they starting to feel us. Like they have to respect us. They can't play around. It's not, oh, we got them beat 3-1. No, it's 3-2 now. And I promise you, my last year, I promise you I'm gonna make it 3-3.
I can tell you this much. Of all the years y'all played them, including last year, this year was probably the only year I've seen this series where their fan base wasn't too confident in that game Saturday. Even their fan base wasn't too confident. Every year y'all played them, they have said what they're going to do to y'all. This year, they stayed a little quiet. So I think they believe and they know that y'all have arrived. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they left a lot of these souvenirs and stuff. So I'm gonna bring this to the Duncanville practice so y'all can use that for target practice or whatever y'all doing practice. So I'm gonna bring some of these souvenirs for y'all.
Hey man, we practice at practice. We don't got time for all that stuff, man.
No. Wait a minute. I done been to y'all practice. Me and J Mac have been to y'all practice. There's a lot of piss and vinegar at that practice. So we're just gonna give y'all something else to, beat up on that
practice. Iron sharpen iron. That's what we say around. So we go at.
Absolutely. J Mac, Coach Carr.
Go ahead, Coach.
No, man, I just want to say congratulations, man, to both of you guys. Pops, you got to be a proud man right now, man. You're doing an amazing job with your young kid, man, and he's doing an outstanding job. So definitely want to give you kudos, man. On top of being a great coach, you're a great father, man. So I appreciate that for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I do got a question for you, man. Yep. Once y'all beat them last year, going into this year, it felt like y'all was free. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't the stress on you guys and the pressure like it was last year. It's like we got this one in, we beat them, and it's for you too, Dad. It just felt like you guys were free, and you was able to just go in there and just play the game. Like I was telling the panel the whole year after y'all lost to DeSoto. To me, every game was like playing DeSoto again. It was like you was constantly getting that taste out your mouth and people had to pay for it. And I always said it. I said they needed to lose that game, but now they're playing at a different level. You know what I mean? It seems like everything got turned up. So did you feel free going into this game? And did this game was more so like playing every other game after the DeSoto game with something to prove? Because it felt like people kept disrespecting y'all after that DeSoto game.
Well, like I personally told the defense going into that game, I can reflect back when we lost to DeSoto, and amongst our loss, it was a lot of and at the end, good teams. A lot of times you have to refocus. It's a lot of things going outside of football that get you distracted. you get in front of cameras and crowds, and I always reflect on how young we had a lot of young guys filling in a bunch of roles this year. So it was their first time playing in front of that big crowd, and we needed to get that in us and digest it because we hadn't had it in a long time. So we didn't personally look at it as something that stopped us. It was something that we was going to learn from, and when we addressed each game, we had to prove it to ourselves that we was worthy. And, we just made up our mind that, yes, we played free. We played free because we knew that the team that played DeSoto wasn't our best team. It wasn't our best effort, and it wasn't our best execution. And we was just determined that whoever else was in front of us, it got the guys' attention. That's one thing that loss did was it got our team's attention to where that you couldn't take practice for granted. You couldn't take a rep for granted. And, we had to be a state championship to make that right.
Yeah, it just felt like – yeah, okay, I'm sorry about that, Coach. No, it felt like when I watched you guys play after that, it was a defined purpose in everything that y'all was doing. You know what I mean? It was more of this, like you say, we can't take this for granted. This game means a lot to everybody, but it wasn't just a state game because I just felt like the moment after that game and then when the playoffs, I kept saying there's a whole lot of disrespect towards Duncanville, and I can't understand why. You know what I mean? Like, how do you lose respect that fast because you got beat in one game, right? But it's like every game after that, and even down to the North Crowley. I mean, that was a 50-point blowout, right, in the state semifinals.
Yes.
And going into that game, I just don't think y'all gonna play North Shore again. I think it's gonna be a new person coming out of the South. And the only reason why I say that is because of what your son said. I had the same sentiments. That's not the same coach. And no matter what you do, you make different decisions when it's your program. Because you still want to put your stamp on it. And so when I sat there and I watched that game, man, I just think you guys, are getting richer. Right? So at the end of the season, yes, you losing Colin and Caden, but y'all reloaded. You know what I mean? And you still had a buck of your team coming back, man. I just think you guys are doing an outstanding job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't change up. Don't switch up. Man, God be with you guys, man, because y'all doing a hell of a job over there. It's a wonderful and amazing thing to watch, too.
Yeah, well, I always credit that to Coach Samples because he does a good job at making sure we stay focused as a staff and as a team and working. It's always we work to the last day, to the last hour leading up to that state championship game, and that's the big deal. And every year we're gonna always reload. It's not like we got players. We don't have players that's already ready made. It's the credit to once we get back in January, we hit the ground running, developing those guys, and and everybody is not a Power 5 D1 player in our lineup, but if you look at the effort that they put into it, and the coaching staff, the effort that they put into getting everybody ready, it's always a plus when you guys get to see us as we enter that playoff run.
Well, yeah, I mean, even though, Coach, everybody not Power 5, but y'all work like everybody Power 5.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's something to say when, like Lil Bonner said, when I can go up there and I know I got, I get a chance to go chase Caden. I get a chance to go against the Corey. You know what I mean? Colin, I can't help but to get better, right? Because it's kind of like this. If I'm constantly playing against the best, and when I step outside of that realm and I go play against other people, they not like the people I practice against. You know what I mean? So it's that talent level shrinks, but your preparation grows, if that makes any sense. So, man, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Like I say, from us and watching you guys, man, and knowing where y'all come from, man, we so happy and proud of y'all, man. It's not even funny, man. and just happy that Coach Samples got his second one. Man, don't stop. Don't stop.
Hey, J Mac, you got anything?
First off, congratulations, Coach and Lil Barner. I tell you what, man. I think both of you guys are severely underrated. Like, Coach Barner, I feel like you severely underrated as a DC and future head coach. I think your son is underrated as a great nickelback. I know they got him listed outside line, but he's a nickel. I think he can play nickel in college easy.
Right.
Just tell me, how is it, man, just knowing that you're surrounded by all this talent and you got your son on there? Is there any plans to moving him back to safety, or is he stuck right there at that nickel linebacker?
Well, we always address the need of the team. He's very fluent where he is, and at the end of the day, we all come together as a coaching staff, and we haven't started looking at that yet. But make no mistake about it, we always prepare for the worst. So he takes reps at safety, he takes reps at linebacker, and because just think, if KD or Man was to go down, we already had to have a plan B and C going into it, and we always have worked at practice. So it's like I told my son, it's you're whatever you need to be to play, and we're always going to accommodate the needs of the team first and foremost versus saying and that's my philosophy, and I try to breathe it into him, and he definitely excels at whatever position you put him at. If you put him at receiver, y'all will be talking about him getting off at receiver. If you put him at running back, he'll go 110 at running back. So that's just the nature of the beast. That's how Coach Samples coached me to be. That's how I coach my son to be. He'll tell you, I'll get mad if he don't run down Caden at practice, or at least attempt to. Or if the Corey going crazy, blocking his tail off, I'm like, man, you let the Corey block you like that, man? I'm gonna make him step up, because that's just what's in me. And underrated or not, definitely, I always tell him, let your presence be felt. And I can always, you can underrate me all you want, but I'm always let my presence be felt wherever I'm at, and I know he does too.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Go ahead, Jay, man. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
I just say that because you see so much. People like to give this shot credit, but no one's like to say, well, that defense was money. Last year, in the state championship game, 0 points in the second half. This year, y'all held a very high-powered team down, pretty much the first half. So it's like, I just don't see it enough, and I feel like, I don't like when people get taken for granted. You know what I mean? I feel like you deserve your credit, man. You deserve credit as a championship defense coordinator. You 2-time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's give him his credit. Let's give him his flowers, and let's put his name out here for some of these head coaching jobs. Because my man is very, very, very much worthy of it. Whether he wanted it or not, I want to see his name out there. I want to see people talking about it because he deserves it. Oh, go ahead, Coach.
Well, I was gonna say, have you ever had to tell your son, man, come sit down, you getting your ass kicked out there?
I'll tell him he got his ass whooped, but when you ain't sitting down till you whoop some. we ain't taking no L's now. I was like, hey man, change the cleats, man. You got to do
something. Hey, Coach,
Hey, he'll born. We ain't doing that. Nah.
Yeah,
oh, that's right.
Yeah,
you say you better have a knife or something. You better start biting them or something. But
Hey, coach, he played a little running back last year too, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought I remember seeing him score some tutties. How many you got last year, Nehemiah?
I only had one touchdown last year. That was the closeout game against DeSoto.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing you score tutty. So versatility is a big tool to have in the toolbox as well. Hey, speaking of the DeSoto game, I know y'all said y'all saw, of course, saw what happened before y'all played. Did y'all pay attention to this after y'all played?
I saw that score, and we didn't get to see much of the game.
That's the new mascot for Summer Creek.
I totally knew that there was nobody else that could play with them, so I expected it. I didn't think it was going to be like that. But, like, whoa.
Yeah, they got a new mascot out of that thing, though. But
hey, Bunny, if I send you that picture, just know I don't have a clue.
Hey, man.
Hey, Coach Barner, also last year, and I was gonna, if Coach Sample was on here, I was gonna play some clips. Did you ever get to see that documentary I did on Samp where I interviewed you?
No, I didn't get to see it. I was waiting for it to come out.
Okay, yeah, we had dropped it on the Dub page and on YouTube and all that. I would definitely send you a link so you can check it out. But I really, really, really loved your parts on there, man. I thought, man, the framing, the scenery, I thought that was the best part of the documentary besides Coach Ty doing what Coach Ty do. But I'm gonna definitely send that to you. You can share that with Coach Peterman as well. But man, I appreciate y'all. That documentary turned out really, really well.
Oh, man, thank you for having us.
No doubt. Man, so 20 and I was listening to the press conference and Coach Sample said a lot of interesting things. The one thing I saw was that his fire is still there to come back for another year and do it again. And everybody keeps trying to retire him and send him off in the sunset. To be honest, I wouldn't retire, bro. I would just ride that thing till the wheels fall off and stuff like that. You think that's what he's gonna do with the program?
Man, I work with Coach Samples every day, and I still don't know what he's gonna do. And one thing I do know that when he does retire, I won't see it coming because he comes in every day, working. I mean, to the max potential, and and regardless, like it's like I said, I won't see it coming. Because you can't tell with him because he's gonna always keep working. He's gonna work. He gonna push us and to push the kids. And regardless if he there or not, what he's gonna do is leave it in good shape. That's for sure.
No doubt. Y'all had signing day. Was that today or yesterday? That was today, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. And I saw the pictures where you was with Colin Simmons and a couple of other guys on the defense. Taking pictures and stuff, man. I know at Duncanville they reload, but man, you had to shed a tear or two to lose some of the generational talent that you just lost.
Oh, definitely. I had a moment with Coach Shelton where I was like, ooh, it's gonna be hard to replace them boogers, but definitely I feel confident in our ability to reload and drop off. Defense is not an individual side of the ball. And regardless, you play sound and everybody's on one accord, you're going to still have a great defense. If you got guys working to accomplish one goal, it's never a one-man job on defense. So whether we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to reload and still keep trying to achieve that mark.
Absolutely. And Nehemiah, are you going to get any run on the offensive side this year since y'all lost CD, or we're going to play both sides of the ball? We're going to increase that value.
Right. Trying to talk to Sam and see if he could put me in a package or two.
It wouldn't hurt.
Already. J. Mark, you got any questions for your old coach?
I ain't got no questions. They look like they got it under control. I don't know.
No
Just
doubt.
keep doing that thing. They kick that door down, and now they just gonna keep reloading and being there. So the only thing I would say is it sucked that DeSoto got the last win and gonna run off the 5A.
Hey man, hey, I know that sucked because you a Duncanville heart, but guess what? We still got a ring, baby.
Whatsoever.
Right.
Ring. Hey, you know what? They had to deal with the same thing last year. Good teams gonna beat good teams. Iron gonna sharpen iron. I don't never have like beef in my heart with our district teams. It's really us against the world, if you look at it. So, and these kids, they play against each other. I mean, you almost can literally hug each other after every game because the community is really so tight knit that we see each other. We in the stores together. We at little leagues together. Got kids. It's a merry-go-round as far as the staff and the coaches and the players. And so, I mean, I could take a loss. I could take a loss if my team is able to respond like that and get the job done. So I'm tripping off that.
Yeah. One thing I will ask, the D-line, I remember when we played, we had like Turtle, T-New, and all them dudes. We was like undersized, but it was some dogs. Overall, y'all just keep getting bigger and bigger. How the hell y'all keep finding these stout D-linemen?
Man, it's some. It's one is I think it's something in the water, man. Because sometimes I look at those guys and it's like, oh Lord Jesus, man, I wouldn't have touched the field had I played around them.
That's what I'm saying.
Chicken, that's that Williams chicken, man.
Yeah, something. I don't know what it is, man. My Williams chicken make me round. They Williams chicken make them lean.
Yeah.
Dogs with some size, so I'll be looking like Jesus, like.
Yeah,
I mean, we was nice, but we was undersized, but we was nice. But them, they got the size and they nice, so that's unstoppable.
They man.
And they deep.
But what I could tell you is one thing about tall guys, that's a God gift, and it don't matter your size, whether you're a football player or not. But the fact that they're in our program, everybody's going to benefit the program if you work it. If you work hard. So, none of them came in looking that way, but how they left is a sight to see, and that's on all levels. So, kudos to the program.
Love that weight room. That's religious.
Yep, religion. That's religion.
Before practice, everything. Oh, yeah, I'm already knowing.
We lifted at least 3 times the week of state. So that's our foundation. It's not really a big secret, but we work.
Yep, no doubt. Like you said in the documentary, eating them weights. You even said that was a staple of samples when you came to Lincoln.
Oh yeah,
back in the days.
I remember going in there and I watched. I know y'all know MT. He's one of the assistant ADs in Dallas ISD, and I remember walking into the weight room as a freshman and watching him rep out about 320, and I'm like, man, I didn't know who he was at the time, and I was like, ooh, that's a cold linebacker, and then they looked at me, it was like, nah, that's the quarterback. I was like, what? Like, that's the quarterback. So, I spent all my time trying to play catch up to the quarterback, when I was in school. So, yeah, weights is a foundation when it comes to playing under Coach Samples.
No doubt. Swaggy, the ego with the Viper is back. You got anything for Coach Bourne? I don't think you got to ask him anything before you jumped off.
No, I just gotta just say, Coach, congratulations, man. Job well done. Y'all truly deserve it. Keep scribing. Next year, I wish y'all the best, and keep God first, man.
Definitely.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, coach, you looking pretty stout on this pitch. I know I see you at the workout center every now and then. You probably get down there more than I do these days.
Yeah,
But
I took a little break during the season, but I'm finna get back on it Monday. You know.
all right, so I'm gonna see you at the gym.
Yeah, you gonna see me Tuesday, man. I'm gonna get back on it.
Nehemiah gonna be up there with you.
Oh, yeah, you know, I ain't suffering by myself. He coming.
Well, man, hey, we appreciate y'all. That's the Duncanville Takeover. The state champs is here. Anybody want to shout out Nehemiah before you get out of here?
I just say thank you to all my coaches, my dad, Samp for giving me a chance, and just gotta give it to the man above.
Hallelujah. All right, Coach Borner, any shout outs, coaching staff, anybody?
Definitely. I'm always shout out to our coaching staff because they really go through a lot. They put a lot of time and effort in. And those guys are brilliant working with our kids. And I feel like they top-notch coaches amongst all the state coaches in Texas. So I always say kudos to them. Thank you for my wife and family, for all the support. I spent a lot. My man cave is in my garage. So a lot of times I spend more time in the garage breaking down film than I do in the house. So that, and then our fans, our parents, they give us a lot of support, let us coach their kids. And, you know, it's always a great day to be a Panther. And I appreciate the administration, the support that we have behind us. It's second to none, in my opinion.
Absolutely. How many days y'all take off after the championship?
Exactly 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Hey, Coach Sam said, hey, no days off. He's like, what you talking about? No days off. It's time to go to work. When is the parade?
I don't know that information yet. I don't know if it's a set date.
Okay, the Dub needs to be in the house. Let us know that. As a matter of fact, tell them to put us on the Dub float, or how the Dub can have a float, or whatever we need to do. We need to ride back there, even if we got to ride in the back of my truck. But the Dub needs to be a part of that parade, like for real.
Oh, cool. I think they have a sign up or something. I'm not sure, but definitely go to the city of Duncanville. So,
Duncanville make all the administration part hard. Just send me a link and we'll jump on it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I got a request. The Dub needs a medal. Last year they almost put one on my neck, but I thought I was being greedy, so I just stepped away. I should have put it on my neck because I didn't know they had an endless amount of medals. So if y'all got any extra medals, save one for the Dub.
All right. I'll do that for you.
Yes, sir. Once again, man, congratulations. The Duncanville Takeover, baby, in the house. The champs is here. Y'all have a blessed one. And we're talking about 3-peat, right?
Yes, 3-peat goal. It's always the goal.
Oh, let me ask you something. One more thing before you get out of here. For your baby, for your son, the one that call you dad in practice. What is recruiting looking like? Are we starting to get any buzz or anything?
It's kind of 50-50 right now. Like now it's about to go back to pretty much like the schools that was looking at me during like off season, like because I talked to some coaches all season and pretty much like actually getting a chance to start on varsity this year, getting that film, being able to show it to them now. They all finna just, analyze my film and see if, they throw the offer.
Okay. Well, Coach Carr is on here as a former college coach and stuff. Would you recruit this young man?
Yep. Without question.
Absolutely.
I think when J may call you a nickel, I think that's good, but I think you'll be a great 3-4 linebacker. Outside linebacker, Will, dog, I think you'll be killing cats. How big are you?
About 5'11", 185.
Yeah. You didn't get up to 200?
Oh yeah, I could. I almost got up to about 200 during Thanksgiving break. My dad told me to slow down.
Was that 200 William Chicken 200?
He told me to slow down. I still gotta play DB.
Nah, you don't
But
want to
no
go
doubt.
that route, man. You don't want to be the fluffy guy out there in the secondary, man. We're gonna pick on you.
No doubt.
But nah, man, I think the sky's the limit for you, bro. I think you're gonna get whatever you're looking for. It's gonna happen for you. Just keep grinding. Don't even worry about it, actually, to be honest with you. Because everybody want a champion. Believe that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You will be going to college somewhere. But with that being said, man, Dub, salute Coach Barner, Nehemiah Barner. What's your nickname, Nehemiah?
The Great. That's my middle name.
Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a different nickname. I can't remember that, but we'll figure out something during the season.
Other people call me Nemo. Other people
Nemo.
call me.
Okay, I like that because we're known for giving people nicknames and stuff. One more thing: when you make a big play next year, a sack, an interception, a fumble recovery, a big hit, I need you to do this. This is called the Dub Salute. All the star players that have been on the show do that. We've had, as a matter of fact, the Corey Moore has done it for us. So make sure that we get Katie, CD has done it. So Dub Salute. We need that. Anytime you do a big play, that means that you rocking with the Dub. All right.
I got you.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Congratulations. The champs is here. We out. All right. Woo. All right, let me get that out. All right, guys, this is going to be a shortened show. I had already told J Mac that J Mac took the assignment well and stuff. I'm like, I'm a little sick, under the weather. It's going to be a shortened show. We was going to get Coach Samp on, but we'll get him on next time when he's available. Only thing we're going to do now is talk about who the real champ is. And the real champ is, overall, I should have had a drum roll. And this is for the whole season, is Coach Carter. Coach Carter is the champ for the Dub 2023. Slap it up, baby.
Yes.
And coming in second place was Matt Stepp. God, dog. He was behind you by 5 games. And then J Mac, bro. You know how horrible a season J Mac had in the regular season? That boy playoffs was so special that he damn near caught everybody. He ended up in third place with 145 wins. I was second place all year long and fell all the way down to fourth place at 144. Guest pickers were 142, Swaggy 141, and damn, B Rise, you better have got off early. B Rise pulled up the rear with an ugly 133. But with that being said, Coach Carr will be getting a trophy and a gift certificate to Griff's. And with that being said, man, episode 71.
Hold on. I'd like to give a shout out to Craig, Poopy, Shy, all my boys down at 7-Eleven.
Oh my God. We running on. Hey, before we go, I'm gonna give y'all the records because I didn't post this of the playoffs last week, the championships. J Mac went 5-3, Coach Carr went 5-3, Matt Stepp went 7-1, the guest picker went 5-3, I went 5-3, Swaggy went 6-2, and for some damn reason B Rise went 10-1. That don't even make sense. We only picked 8 games. The hell? They got B Rise going 10-1. Nah, that was wrong. Something wrong with that.
You know y'all be pencil whooping people, man.
Nah, you got to blame that on Matt Stepp this year. Y'all took the pencil out of my hand.
Boy.
Hey, for real, shout out Sock, man. I know we had our therapy session with Sock on Sunday night, and or whatever. And we hadn't said much about him on the show today, but man, shout out to Mecca. They've gone 17-1. Want everybody in the audience to hear this: 17-1 over the last 3 years in the playoffs. A ridiculous record. They went 17-1. They went 17 straight games before they lost 2 state titles, 3 state title appearances, and no doubt the cupboard ain't bare. I expect to see them in the state title next year. So, man, Dub salute. Oh, there we go. There I am. Dub salute to South Oak Cliff, man, and that whole staff over there. Dub salute to Alito. I don't have that score up here, but we're actually going to have Alito on the show next week. We're going to have the Alito takeover. We got House Haney coming in. We got Keys coming in. We got Aaron Valencia coming in. And we may have a special guest. We got one guy that I was told he's a legend. He's a legend. We're gonna try to get the legend on the show. I'm not gonna say who it is because I'm not gonna mention legends on this show anymore until they actually show up on the screen.
I gotta call my little brother, man. Get him on the show too. Pat Hog Daniel. I gotta get him on the show.
Okay, hey, it's the Lido takeover next week. So
I'm gonna call him like y'all for her. I gotta get him on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if it's the first guy that won a Lido state title in 1938. We're gonna get him on the show.
I gotta get Hawk on here, man. Hawk a big part of that team too.
Hey, we got House Haney.
I said Hawk.
Okay, well, I need Hawkeye. I need everybody on here, bro. This is the Lido
takeover. I gotta definitely hit him up.
Bro, we need it. We need it.
When do I get my trophy? Can you please not drop and break my trophy?
All right, bro. Here's your trophy right here.
See, you broke
Matt. No, that's Matt's. I'm sorry, that's Matt's. So you're gonna be at the dinner with J Mac and Matt, right? J Mac.
Yeah, I want my trophy.
Okay, I'm bringing. Oh, you know what? Your trophy is actually at the trophy shop. They're putting the plates on. And actually, I need to make a note to myself to make sure that they put the right information on it. But I'm serious. Your trophy is at a trophy shop right now, getting plated.
Does it have my name on it?
Yes, it got your name on it, sir.
Okay. I want everybody to know this.
No, it's real. It's real. We got you, bro.
Swaggy. What kind of shirt you got?
Willow. I think it's one. That's one of yours.
No, let me see. You have a sock shirt?
Yeah.
Swaggy.
Yeah.
You're the only person I know to get accepted by everybody.
Well, you ain't lying. As a matter of fact, I'm the only one on the show that get accepted by nobody. I don't think I've received a single shirt from a single team.
I represent all three champions. They still champions. In my eyes, I gotta get the Duncanville shirt now, and I'll be complete. I have all of them.
I have not had a single.
I can't believe, but Pat, here's the thing that baffles me about Swag.
Right.
Is you're the only person I know that's like people from DeSoto love you.
Yeah.
Lancaster loved you. Whoever kept winning in the playoffs loved Swaggy. Like you became their instant fan. Like you became their mascot. You know what I'm saying? So and now you got on the Sock shirt, but Sock literally you ran off on Sock at the Melissa game. Now at the state championship game, you Dr. Phil and you consoling everybody on the field.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm excited. Look, I'm just happy for you, man. Like I need some of that energy you got.
Hey, you had no idea how much that hurt me Saturday, man. Danny played his ass off. Okay, can I say it? I use the A word? He played his butt off Saturday, man. For him to cry, that kid cried for at least about 30 minutes, bro. And it was sad because we tried to get up and walk to the locker room together, and he just stopped and fell to the ground again. I had to pick him up again. I was just like, man, this hurts. Like, I ain't felt that feeling since at my grandmother's funeral, picking up my cousin from the casket. So I just felt hurt for that kid, man. He kept saying over and over again, I gave him my all. I said, yes, little brother, you gave me your all. You did. He kept saying, man, what I do wrong? I said, you didn't do nothing wrong. You played your ass off. It just, the outcome didn't come out, the way it happens this way, man. Sometimes we got to lose.
Hey,
and unfortunately, this is the day that it had to happen to you.
Hey, Mitchell Ward said he got a horse and carriage for you for the DeSoto parade.
They got you, bro. Look.
Hey, I'm there. I'm already. Yeah, I'm already.
He got you. Hey, and Pat, Mitchell Ward is a real person. You know, I thought he was catfishing for a while.
Hey, Pat. Hey,
yeah,
Pat,
we thought he was Ken the Ward or something, but he's actually a real person.
Hey, Pat, want to hear something cool? So I'm on the sideline with DeSoto before the game, right?
Right.
And me and DeSoto principal, we just having a good conversation. The UIL walk over there and be like, hey, I need two people to come represent DeSoto at the 50-yard line. The principal like, hey, Swag, come with me. And I went out there with him. I got pictures of it too.
Wow.
I went out there and took the UIL hand.
You wore your Le Mans specials out there?
I had who?
Your Le Mans specials, your flip-flops. So
yeah, Yeah, I have my flip flops on. Yeah.
Here's what's impressive. You got the call to the 50 and Lamont didn't?
Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh, look. Bruh. Look. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. Swag, like you said, Swaggin' and ran half these teams through the mud, and he gets shirts, loves, invites to the 50-yard line. Meanwhile, all I did was create a little show called The Dub, and everywhere I walk, I get this.
Well, listen, you're not swaggy, man. Listen, there's a level of I don't even know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say there's a level of you just so, I guess you're just so cuddly, man.
He's lovable, dog. Like, bro, wait, you remember year one? Year one, the thing about Swaggy was every picture, somebody was hugging Swag. Swag
he was holding somebody up.
Oh, he was holding somebody up. Look, they like Swag be online talking Cash Money. People be pissed off, and then when we come to the field, they be like, "Oh, that's Swag. Oh, dog, come in." They love you, dog. They love you, dog.
No, I'm gonna tell you about last night. It wasn't about me last night. Last night it was B Rise. Hey, when I say B Rise was crunk, when Lake Ridge beat Duncanville, he was fired up. He was screaming. I ain't never seen him at that much rage. He was just filled with emotion. Like, we beat him. He was crunk. Y'all should have saw it.
He didn't hit you with your line?
No, he did he? He might have did. I just didn't hear it real good, but he was happy.
Yeah.
I took a picture of y'all. You see the picture?
Yeah, I did. Man. He had his Lake Ridge shirt on.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. All right, fellas, man. Episode 70, man. Good job, man.
Episode 70.
Hey, before we go real quick, let me shout out something real quick. Because somebody made a good point in the group in the text. Yeah, y'all check out the you got the DISD basketball tournament coming up after Christmas. It takes place Wednesday through Saturday. It's going to be at Skyline High School, Ellis Davis, South Oak Cliff High School, Conrad High School, and it's one more I can't think of it right now. Then you like
the boys are at 5?
Yeah, it's you got.
Where are the girls?
You know what, Will? Honestly, I don't know that one. I gotta look that one up.
You know, there's a thing called Title IX swaggy. So if you're gonna be in the media, man, you got to make sure you cover girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Then you got the big boy tournament out there in Mansfield, called the Waterburger Tournament. If you're a big fan of hoops, you want to see teams like Duncanville, Mansfield, Lake Ridge, Faith Family, all the hard hitters. Then Mansfield is the place to be. Then you got the Allen tournament out there in Allen, also the same week. Allen and a lot of other powerhouses, Calivet Heritage, Argyles. So y'all get out there next week after Christmas, man. Enjoy y'all some good holiday basketball. Me, myself, personally, I'll be in Lubbock with Carter High at the Cap Rock tournament in Lubbock. So I'll cover that and get much information I can to y'all next week.
So Carter ain't playing no tournament, ain't playing in the ISD tournament?
No, they in Lubbock. They going to defend a championship in Lubbock. Last year they beat DeSoto 48-47 for the championship. DeSoto withdrew this year, so W.T. White and Carter is the only two Dallas schools represented. And there's a good chance we could get a Carter W.T. White championship game. And if that happens, oh my God, because W.T. White is the truth.
Hey, how is DeSoto looking? How's Coach Wright looking?
Man, DeSoto just got upset by Skyline the other night, man.
Sure did. I saw that score.
The same Skyline that got dripped by Roosevelt?
Yes. Skyline upset DeSoto.
Bro, Booker doing a great job over there, man.
Booker doing a hell of a job over there, man. I think Booker is gonna finish second to Carter in district. Look out for Roosevelt. Roosevelt gonna make some noise in the playoffs, man.
So is Roosevelt basketball 4A?
Yes.
But their football is 3A.
No, their football 4A too, but their football is 4A Division 2.
Oh, they're Division 2. Oh, like
basketball is just everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in Division 2 in football with Lincoln and with Lincoln.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all get out there to holiday tournament. There's gonna be some good games. The DISD tournament is loaded with talent. You got Humboldt Atascocita here. You got CE King. If you're not familiar with CE King, they're coached by Damian Mobley, the Madison old coach, who led Madison to all those championships. So Mobley coming down here. Like I said, you got Atascocita. You got I think Lancaster withdrew from the DISD tournament. You got DeSoto in the DISD tournament this year. You got Frisco Heritage. You got South Oak Cliff. You got Kimball, of course. There's gonna be some hard hitters in there, man. Then you got
who's gonna win this swag?
Who gonna win it?
Yeah.
The gold bracket, I got Atascocita winning that one, and in the silver bracket, I got Seagoville. Seagoville is deadly. Seagoville is deadly this year.
What they wearing Willow, dude? What did you expect?
Yes, they do. And I'm going to see Seagoville tomorrow take on West Mesquite at Seagoville High School.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, listen, it's like that, man. Willow. Listen, I ain't bullshit. Like everybody that rocked Willow this year had an outstanding season, dog. Straight up.
Hey, bro, those Willow Seagoville jerseys off the chain, dude. I love them.
My favorites, for real.
Hey, as a matter of fact, Willow is gonna be he's gonna be our gear supplier for the Big U Sports League. So we'll be talking about that. We'll be putting all that out. We're proud to bring on one of the best to ever do it in the dub. Also, do we want to mention anything about 7-on-7 tryouts?
Yes. Hey, we gonna actually put a 7-on-7 team together.
Hey.
Hey, but you know what? I want to put a team together, and this for everybody out there listening. We want to get some kids together and take them on the road. Take them to Detroit, take them to Charlotte, let them compete for a national championship. So, man, I would love to have the best of the best. Our dream team, the dub team.
Absolutely.
Get out there and put it together, man, because I want to.
Let me answer this question real quick. Waxahachie, they was state ranked this year. They took some lumps, man. Plano East, Jamal beat them by 50, down there by 50. They fell out of the state ranking, so I don't know. They're gonna be a good team come district, but as of right now, they taking some lumps, man. So hopefully they'll get some good games in the holiday tournament and turn it up. But as of right now, Waxahachie taking some bumps, and it's not good. Especially in a district with Duncanville, Mansfield, Lake Ridge, and DeSoto. You got to come with it because Lake Ridge is the truth.
What do you think, Lancaster? What's the deal with Lancaster?
Oh man, Lancaster is the real deal. Lancaster blasted they blast? Red Oak a couple of weeks ago. Lancaster is my pick to represent DFW in 5A. They are my pick. Plano East is Lake Ridge then kind of creeped up now. Plano East is my pick to represent DFW in 6A. 4A, man, it's down to 3 teams. And you know, Will, it's funny to say this. It's usually down to 2, Carter Faith Family. But there's one team emerged, and that's Fort Eastern Hills, who is the number 1 team in the state of Texas.
Yeah, I heard they out there balling.
Yes.
And Carter hasn't been looking very sharp.
Carter actually is looking great. Carter just played the number 1 team in Florida this past week and took them to the limit, and they lost by 4. They showed improvement down there in Florida. They went 1-2, but they played in a national tournament down there in Florida where it's another national powers, and they won 1 out of 2, so that's pretty good.
That's not good, Swag. It's never good when you have a losing record.
Yeah, I mean, Faith Family 5-9.
It's never good when you have a losing record.
Yep. But I definitely
Faith Family 5-9 is still number 2 in the state.
Bro, I saw that. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I saw multiple teams with losing records that's highly ranked. I'm like,
because Faith Family is playing national powers. They all 9 losses come from national teams.
Nobody shouldn't be playing that many national powers.
No, I mean, you know, listen, they ain't gonna do nothing but run through the district.
They're gonna kill the district easily.
Yeah.
But one more thing I want to say, one more big game after the holidays. January 6th, mark this on y'all calendar. January 6th, Carter High School, 3 o'clock. Saturday, no other games going on. You got Dallas Carter going up against Houston Booker T. Washington. If you're not familiar with Booker T. Washington, they just played for the state championship last year and lost to Faith Family. They are the number 4 team in the state. Carter's the number 7 team in the state. But Booker T. Washington is going to come into that game with 1 loss. Right now, they're sitting at 12-1. You talking about a dog fight? You don't want to miss that one.
No doubt.
And last but not least, Willow, shout out to you. At Cobb, them jerseys was freaky.
Oh, the South Dallas jerseys, yo. They was
South
dope,
Dallas
right?
on what up? Sunny South was.
Oh yeah,
freaky.
I saw those.
Yeah,
the Madison ones.
Yes.
Hey,
You did
I
that.
today dropped some stuff off to Coach Patterson. I said, man, I said, did you like the jerseys? He said, man, my kids love them jerseys, man. Them the best uniforms they ever had. They love them. Shameless plug, but that's what we'll do. You know, we're about that quality. You know what I mean?
That's what I say. Sunny South. I like. Ooh.
Sunny South. Yeah, no, that was clean. That was clean for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So once again, we'll get information about the 7-on-7 probably next show. Something exciting, and I actually want to get some players out there that they're not playing on some teams that's not getting the shine, but you're a dog for that team. We're about finding some of them hidden gems as well. So man, let's do it. Episode 71, the dub. We out. Anybody want to join? Hey, I'm giving myself a shameless plug. Anybody want to join Big U Sports League 7-on-7 to tackle? We are taking teams right now. Teams are blowing us up about playing already. We normally don't even do this to the end of January, but we are getting hit up every day. Y'all come join us. BigUinfo@gmail.com. Swaggy wants to coach, so anybody in the Big U Sports League paying attention, I got his number. Everybody's always looking for coaches, so we got you. And then also we got to coach the 7-on-7 team, so that should be fun. We'll get some qualified coaches out there, but I can coach too. I ain't coaching a long time, but I can coach. All right. If they ain't live, it ain't me. Oh, Coach Carr is gonna run the whole show. He gonna run the whole show. He know he already.
I know we're gonna have some dogs out there for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, we ain't gonna have no puppies. We're gonna have some dogs out there.
But we can't play 7-on-7 with linemen. No, I guess that wouldn't be 7-on-7.
That wouldn't be 7-on-7.
So you know.
Yeah. I heard they're starting to do lineman challenges with those things.
Is gonna put together a 7-on-7 team full of linemen.
Hey,
I know you've been wanting to do that. We got to play with that.
I want to get Cam, Coach Carr.
All right, let's go.
I want to get Cam.
All right. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Cam be great. Let's do it.
I want to get him.
I got you.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Episode 71 is in the book. For everybody that's sick out there, man, I'm praying for y'all get well because, bro, I got a little sick. There's a lot of people I know that's really sick out there. So y'all be blessed out there, man. And we'll see y'all episode 72 next week. We out. Peace. Deuce.
Fortunate thing, play with your life like a game show. World is going insane, God ain't playing no game. Look for the fortunate thing, play with your life like a game show. Yeah. God ain't playing no games. No, people be playing, window the land, living they life like a game show. Gambling day with your pay roll. Only made when they say so. Used to pull up in a Range Rover. Got the green light and you can't go. Living your life like you Cupid. Lose money and never recoup it. Smoking the weed till you lose it. Sleeping with women aborting your children is gruesome. You need a Bible so you be fit for survival. The devil's a lie, he's a rival and the accuser. All up in front of your Hoosier, exposing your past and the future. What happened to churches with old guys, telling young men to break soul ties. People just wanna be so fly, but the road get bumpy like old tide. Stay in the word, no lie, covered by blood, roll tide. You living in fear, go hide. My God is awesome, show right. Most people are narcissistic, singing and keeping it real, but it ain't realistic. Going up like a ballistic, when they don't get their way, I keep it simplistic. Pray every night, then I go pray every day. Praying that y'all make a way. He give me knowledge and wisdom, give me 20/20 vision.